Water-type Pokemon are a staple in every Pokemon mainline game. They are used by many. There are some water types with really great designs. There's some decent ones, and there are the questionable and the forgotten ones. I'm looking at you, Lumineon. But we're here with another challenge. Can I beat Pokemon FireRed with only water-type Pokemon? Disclaimer, I'm allowed to use secondary type Pokemon as long as they have the water type. Just for an example, Poliwrath has the part fighting type. I'm allowed to use it still because it has the water type on it. I'm not restricted to just pure water type Pokemon. Just so I can get that confusion out of the way, and we can move on to the video. I go ahead and I go pick Squirtle for obvious reasons because it's the only water type that we can get right now. So I go ahead and look at the ones I can't pick, and then I go and redeem my Squirtle. I name my Squirtle Gala. I don't know why, I just thought the name Gala seemed cool, I suppose. But, yeah, I named it Gala after struggling to find a name to name it. It sounds cool, Gala. I mean, I know it's a type of apple too, but, I wasn't looking at it that way until I realized, like, before it was too late, but anywho, our rival picks up Bulbasaur, and then we go battle him. And then, since I don't want to lose, I just go for a Tail Whip. And then I go for another one, and I just tackle, and I get a massive damage, and I win, obviously. Because losing that fight's embarrassing, and I don't like losing to my rival. So I train up a little bit on this route, just to get a few levels, because I won't be getting another water type until right before Mount Moon. I go and deliver the parcel. I redeem it from the Pokemart dude, the clerk. Bring it back to Professor Oak after encountering a few more trainers. And in this run, I forgot to grab the town map, which was... It's very little and minute, but it still was... I realized it, that, like, I didn't have it. And yeah, see, I just walk right past Gary's house. That's okay. We don't need it. We're too good for that. So we go and battle our rival with his updated team. He has a Pidgey and his Bulbasaur. And this is a pretty easy fight considering that I don't have anything else to train, so I have all my levels and XP towards my Squirtle. I go for a a withdraw. Heal up, and I go for some tackle spams since he doesn't have any grass type moves yet, which is good. I'm playing this on set mode, but I am using items though. Gala evolves because, like I said, nothing until Mount Moon. Get a Wartortle right before the first gym. So I know that I'm not going to lose against Brock because I have a Wartortle. Like, just look at this. Water Gun. Water Gun. That's it. That's all it took, was just 2 Water Guns to take out Brock. Gives us Rock Tomb. We move on out and we leave. We go to Mount Moon. We get our next Pokemon from this shady dude over here. This man who sells you a Magikarp for 500 Pokédollars. I didn't care about the price. I just wanted to go get it. I named him Ben. If you know, you know. But I named him Ben. I don't know why the name Ben has just been hanging on lately, but it has. So I named my Magikarp Ben, and I can't use Ben until level 15, till it learns Tackle. So it's very hard to just switch train with this thing. And we go and take out that scientist guy, the nerd. We get our next Pokemon that we won't be able to get until the 7th gym. We get our Helix fossil, which will evolve into a Omnimite. I didn't want to learn any of these moves because of the accuracy and stuff. I'll grab this PM. We go to Cerulean City, where we have to battle our rival again, hoping that we can take him out because I have an over-leveled Wartortle. We go and meet him up. We go and talk to him right before Nugget Bridge. I go try to do the risky switch training, I get sand attacked, and you know, I miss a water gun, but we're all good. Bite in this game is special since this is before Generation 4, and physical special split was not existing at this time. So having Bite was nice coverage to have, and it was on my special stat as well too, so special attack. We'll try again after we lose the first time. We water gun the Pidgeotto, and then the Bulbasaur. We go for some bites, and we do luckily take it out. And then its Abra can't do anything because all it has is teleport, and its Rattata is... it's a Rattata. Take him out again with relatively easy, and he gives us the Fame Checker, even though I don't use that and I won't be needing it. Go back and heal up. We go and train on Nugget Bridge, and we go talk to Bill, who's turned himself into a Clefairy. And we have to go to his computer, fix him up, and then he gives us the SSN ticket so we can go on the ship. So after we leave his area, we go back down to Cerulean City to go and take on Misty. Misty is... I don't think it was... yeah, she wasn't that challenging because I had Bite on Gala. So Gala was able to take them out relatively easy as well. I was doing risky switch training as well. I know I got confused in the process, so that was my fault for doing that. But we go and heal, and then I go for a Bite and 2 shots, and just like that, down and out. We get Water Pulse. I'm gonna save that for when Ben turns into a Gyarados, and I can give him that since he won't have anything. I give him a rare candy that I found in Mount Moon. And level 20. You know what that means. We got ourselves a Gyarados, my friends. This is huge. Although Stab for Water won't do as much since it's special in this game, but his tackle did way more damage than his Bite did. So I just tackled everything on the field after almost fainting in the process. Take out his Ivysaur, you know, again, easily. He disables my Bite. I had to go for a Rapid Spin. I go for Water Gun, taken out. And then, yeah, it's pretty easy to go take him on. We randomly have to rub the captain's back. As a 10-year-old, I wouldn't feel comfortable rubbing a grown man's back to go get an item that I need to progress into my adventure, but, you know, I guess it's not a problem in the Pokemon world, I guess. Anyways, we go and heal again, and I have to go catch a Diglett to go get cut. Mind you, he will not be used in battle. I believe I show proof that he has not gained any XP in the battle whatsoever, just so people know if I'm not him cheesing something off camera, which I'm not. Because I'm a good guy. Go check these trash cans. No one in their right mind enjoys this gym. I hope no one does, because it's really pointless. Why are we searching trash cans for switches? After taking all the switches, finding them, we have to go take on Lieutenant Surge. There's my proof that I have not used him. His XP, nothing has been gained. He will not be used in battle, and if he does, I will just I'll use a move that does not do any damage to go kill myself. But we go and take out his Voltorb with a Water Pulse. After he keeps on healing and being obnoxious, he kills us. We go for a Water Gun. Then his Pikachu comes out with another Water Gun, and his Raichu goes for a Thunder Wave. I'm slower, but that doesn't matter. Double Team Spam Paralysis, kind of cheesy, but it doesn't matter. Wartortle's just that guy. He just won. So we got the Shockwave TM, we got our 3rd badge, and Gala is now evolving as well. Blastoise. We are 3 gym badges in, my friends, and we already have a fully evolved Pokemon on our team. Well, Gyarados does count, but starter-wise, this is huge. It still has Water Gun, so it's not really all that good, and I gave Water Pulse to Gyarados, so I had to wait till I got Surf which is way farther into the game in order to get better water type move, but after struggling to find my way out of this cave because did not want to pick up Flash, this cave is just like, it's gruesome if you don't know your way. I know it kind of sorta, but not really. But after managing to get out, I avoid all the trainers because I have no PP for any of my attacks and I'm not trying to die and then go all the way back to the other Pokemon Center and do the cave all over again. So I go over and heal because I need to heal. And we get our next Pokemon on our team right in Celadon City behind the tallest building right near the Pokemon Center. We go to this little secret room over here and we go and obtain ourselves our third member, an Eevee. I named the Eevee Geyser because it's going to be a Vaporeon, so I have to name it water related, even though, you know, Ben and Gala are not that, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. We name him Geyser, and we go buy a few water stones because I need water stones to evolve the next Pokemon that will be on my team and to go evolve Eevee as well. And so, we go get our water stone, and we give it to Geyser. And, water stone is used on Geyser. And now, Geyser is going to evolve. And we have a Vaporeon. And no, don't say anything. It's just a Vaporeon. Anyways, we move over to... We give the tea to this guard over here, so we can go over to Saffron City. And, you know, because if you share a drink with someone, they will let you go to a place you weren't supposed to go. But anyways, we enter Saffron City. And we go... While we're here, we go and grab the TM for Psychic. Because that could be useful if any water types that I do obtain can use Psychic. That would be nice because there are a few challenges in the way that do super effective towards Psychic that are weak against it, so it'll come in handy. But anyways, we try to figure out a way out and we realize that we're backtracking and I get confused because I figure where I'm supposed to go, and then remember we're gonna go to the Team Rocket hideout. This gruesome place. Our team is looking alright. We got 3 Pokemon halfway through the game. Almost halfway through the game. We deal with some Team Rocket grunts because we need XP. Well, Gala doesn't, but... You know... The more the merrier, I suppose, right? Yeah, Gala was just going to town with the over leveling. It was crazy. 3 gym badges, guys. 3 gym badges, and it's just... I mean, I wasn't surprised, but it was just very surreal that I had a fully evolved Pokemon before the 4th gym. And now, here comes Giovanni, our first guy with Giovanni. I go for Water Gun with Ben. Ben takes out both of the Pokemon, and then I go for a Tackle to go do some extra damage, but I fail the process, that's okay. Bring out Gala, and Gala takes out Kangaskhan with ease. He gives us the Silscope so we can go up the Lavender Tower, so we can go and find the Marowak. But we look at this creep spying on these women in this gym, which is very concerning. I don't know why. You know what? I'm not going to question it. I should, but I'm not going to. Anyways, 4 gym badges. I didn't record the gym battle against Erica because I was not paying attention, but I did win, obviously, with biting my way through with Gala. And now we have to go and battle Gary again. I go for a Dragon Rage, which is 2 shots because there's always 40 damage. 2-shot the Gyarados. I Water Pulse the Growlithe. I go ahead and Dragon Rage the Kadabra. And the Ivysaur comes out the Poison Powder me, but it doesn't matter. Just swept with Ben. Way to go, Ben. Proud of you, dude. Anyways, we grind the tower by just one-shotting everything with Bite, because I needed to get Ben some levels. I could not use Geyser yet because I did not have any water type moves that I wanted to use, or I could use on Geyser. So, Geyser has not had any time to shine as of now, but I promise you, he will. And yes, in this run, I purposely did not avoid a single trainer. I wanted to battle each and every trainer that I could possibly find to get the most amount of XP I could get, to not have to just grind over at Victory Road or something like that. But we take out everyone with ease because, you know, Gyarados is just that strong. It's more trainers, more biting our way through because Bite, although it's special, it one-shots because Ghastly is the only ghost type in the game and it's super frail. After taking care of all of the mediums, I think that's what you call them, get another rare candy, which is nice. Use that towards leveling up at the very end. I missed that item over there, which makes me upset, but we go use our Soul Scope to go calm this Marowak down, and we put the Marowak to sleep again and depart into the afterlife. So, knowing we did a good thing, we got out of the tower, and we go up to go take on Team Rocket once again, and they're here trying to kidnap Mount Fuji, which we won't just stand by and let that happen. I learned Twister, which I replace with Tackle, I think I do it. After I'm trying to decide. Yeah, it's Tackle. I know it's not the best decision, but kept it on there just in case something were to happen. Disabled my Bite. Team Rocket grunts are annoying. Waste of PP. Waste of everything, because they have, like... How did that Rattata survive Ben? How? I don't understand. We go to talk to Mount Fuji, and he brings us back to his house, and we go and talk to him to go get the Poke Flute, to go get the Snorlax out of the way so we can go get ourselves a Super Rod, so we can go and get our next encounters, our next team members to put on the team. And yeah, it's halfway through the game, only 3 Pokemon on the team, and I've only used 2. We need upgrades. We need more members. So after going through this route and trying to avoid the fisherman for now, just because so I can save the XP for when I get my other members, I go ahead and sweep everything with Ben, because, you know, Ben does what Ben does best. We go over and wake up the Snorlax. We take it out. We're not going to catch it because we don't need it. This is not the normal run. After being annoying with its bulk and resting and stuff and trying to put it to sleep, took it out. We go to this little house, and in this house contains the Super Rod. And now that we have the Super Rod, we can go and catch more Pokemon, which is nice. Go over here and fish, because it's right nearby. And we go find a Horsey. And then we kill it, because Ben is too strong. I sit there in disbelief and disappointment knowing that I kind of just wasted my time, but not too long afterwards we got it again, and we caught it this time. And yeah, Horsey is not really all that good because, well, its stats not that good, and also it doesn't get, like, I can't get Kingdra to trade, which is, it sucks, but I name Horsey Aqua. I know, very boring and unoriginal, but what are you gonna do, right? We find a Goldeen as well. I try and catch it. It doesn't want to catch, because it likes to be difficult, but the Great Ball, it catches perfectly fine, even though it was level 6. It should have just... I named it Ugly for me wasting my time on it. His name is Ugly the Goldian. That's okay. It's well deserved. And after going back to go heal, we go and figure out a way to go to the Safari Zone, and we find our next encounter. Poliwag. I don't know why I keep saying encounter. Team member. This is not a Nuzlocke. But I caught a Pidgey to go fly back to Vermilion, and then I went to go get a Poliwag, which I wanted to use when I started this challenge because I haven't used a Poliwrath in a long time, I don't think, and I like Poliwrath, it's cool. So I named him Kai. I don't know why I named him Kai. My name choices really don't have meaning or any like reason behind it. It's kind of just like I just think of something on the spot, and then when I see it more often in the game, I get used to it and I grow attached to it more. But I try to go get the EXP share from the scientist, and he is like, hey, do you have 50 Pokemon species you've looked at? Or have you caught? You only caught 12 Pokemon, you didn't get 50. So I was sad about that because I knew I wasn't going to catch 50. So we're in the Safari Zone, and I go and take a peek, and I grab Surf, which is a huge power-up. Huge one. Teach it to Gala. I teach it to Ben. I teach it to everybody. I teach it to everyone on my team that has a weaker water type move. And yes, those Diglett and Pidgey were there for cutting things, and the Pidgey was to fly around. So no, if you must know, I did not use those at all. I didn't use the Pidgey, nor did I use the Diglett. They're only around to fly and to cut. And then now we go and take on Koga, which was kind of easy after, because being under-leveled with my other members, because I've been so used to just grinding up Ben and Gala, so my other teammates were really, really under-leveled. But Ben learned Hydro Pump at level 40, and I also got Strength, so more power and Strength. Did a lot of damage to Muck, but you know, everyone heals. It's just very annoying. They heal poison, heal self-destruct, all that bad stuff. But we take him out with Geyser doing the last blow. Our defense of our Pokemon raised a little bit, and we get Toxic, which will be definitely useful for later on in the run. We go and get Kai to level 25, which when it can evolve into a Poliwhirl. And we now have a Poliwhirl. Super nice. What I decided to do is grind up a little bit on these routes before I took on Sabrina. And what I decided to do is, after catching my Poliwag, I also decided to not evolve Kai until after Sabrina's gym. Because when Kai evolves into a Poliwrath, it's going to get hit by a super effective move. Because there's a lot of Psychic types in that gym, so I waited a little bit. I was patient. It didn't really bother me. I was cool with it. We took on the Team Rocket people over in Sylph Co., which was super annoying. But it was nice to know that after these guys were dealt with after here, then they would be done like for the rest of the game. But yeah, I got through here, and in this place we get our next encounter, which is also a Lapras that you get from one of the workers after defeating Gary. I gotta stop saying encounters. Team member. My next member. The next member is a Lapras, and Lapras will be super helpful due to its amazing good stats. It has decent moves, and it's just bulky in general. Kai takes out everything in here, which I'm proud of because Kai so far is my favorite Pokemon on this run. Which is saying a lot. Well, not a lot, but a tie between Gala and Kai. They're both doing their part. Gyarados, the only thing I can do super effective, or not super effective, but like a lot of damage is strength. And it's not even stab, which is the disappointing part. These Team Rocket grunts were super annoying to go and deal with. All of them were. I got stuck in this place like a couple of times too because it's just super confusing. I had to go back out to heal multiple times. But it is okay. It was alright. I'm in no rush. And now we go and battle our rival, Mr. Gary. Our team's looking good. And so we starts with a Pidgeot. I use Hypnosis Put to Sleep and Rain Dance to go activate my Swift Swim. And I go for a Surf, which is a lot of damage, but he doesn't heal, which is nice. Here comes his Venusaur. I switch out and I get the Intimidate, so Razor Leaf doesn't do a whole lot of damage, even though it doesn't matter. Bring out my Gyarados, and he has his Gyarados. I go for a Thunder Wave that I learned, which slows him down, but kind of saved my Gyarados. I use Surf to take out his Growlithe, and his Alakazam I use Strength before I pass away from Future Sight, and we beat him. And then we get our next member right over here, a Lapras, which I named Lady Lap. I don't know why I named it Lady Lap, because it's a girl and the beginning of its name is Lap. So I don't know. Just don't question me. Don't question the way I work things. But after naming Lapras Lady Lap, we go and get ready to take on Giovanni for the second time. Take a look at our Lady Lap here. I gotta teach it Surf real quick just so it has some stab. See, everyone in the team has Surf learned. It's probably the best move to use. Taking this last random grunt, like, get out of here, like, who are you? I ran out of PP for Surf, but it's okay, we take him out still. I put Geyser in the front to go take on Giovanni. He has a Nidorino, I use Surf and I two-shot it. Then his Nuking comes out, I use Surf again and I two-shot that. Then out comes his Kangaskhan. I go for a Surf, but he uses Fake Out, so I flinch and I switch out over to Gala. Gala gets a crit. Gala goes Surf again, and we take out Giovanni. Super easy stuff. He has all ground types, or that's like his type he focuses on, so it's really easy to take him out. And we go and take on Blaine, and our next stop is Blaine. After Team Rocket's now disbanded, everything's over with Team Rocket now. We go and get ready to take on Blaine. I look back at my work and realize that I am done. Oh, not Blaine. Take on Sabrina. I go and heal after taking on that little fighting gym, and I don't pick up any of the Pokemon in there because I don't need fighting types. And I get ready to go take on the leader of this gym just to get the extra experience. He goes for Ice Punch 3 times, which is kind of on his part that he's not, you know, smart. I don't pick up any of them because, you know, I don't need them. But now it's on to take on Sabrina. Super scary gym leader. Yeah, Sabrina's strong with her team that she has. After getting up there to Sabrina and battling all the trainers, should we go and battle her with our Kadabra? I go for a body slam, which one-shots. Then Mr. Ryan goes out, I go for body slam, and I try to get a hypnosis, but I miss. Oh no, I hit a rain dance, my fault. Then we go for surf, because we get stab plus water, plus the rain and all that, so, but I surprisingly get one shot by the Alakazam, but Ben takes out Alakazam, and we win, and we get Calm Mind, which will not be useful, because none of my Pokemon can learn Calm Mind, which is unfortunate. But we go and decide after the gym battle, we go evolve our Poliwhirl. And now we have a Poliwrath. I teach Poliwrath Brick Break as well, because, you know, we can learn that because I bought a few of those. And we can go recruit our last member of the team and our Helix fossil. So he tells us to go walk around a little bit. All you gotta literally do is just walk outside the room and back inside. Then he's like, oh, it's all done. Here you go, take it. And our last member of our team is the Ammonite. And I was going to name it God, but I realized that's not the proper name for it, and I named him Lord Helix, because, you know, gotta keep the meme alive with Lord Helix. To be honest, he didn't really do much. I guess he was just there for support. But that's okay. We have a whole team of water types now, and our team is completed. I switched out my Horsey for the Omnimite because, yeah. And with everything situated with that, we go and take on Blaine. This will probably be our easiest gym battle we have ever had. Quite literally, like, we just surf. 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 Heal again, surf, and then, yeah, see, it's... We get Fire Blast, which is nice, but we do not need it. And now, we go and take on Giovanni for the last and final time, as he is the final gym leader in Viridian City that we need to take on, and his team is... It's a team. It's a team. Go for a surf, I take him out. He has a Dugtrio, I go for a surf again, I one-shot. I switch out because he has his Nidoqueen. I switch out for a more bulkier Pokemon like Geyser. Geyser takes it out, uses surf and one-shots. Rhyhorn, like, his team is just... Guess when you have water types, it's really easy. He gives us Earthquake, which is super, super, super good. Amazing, amazing move. You go and battle Gary for almost the last time, not quite yet. You go for a Aurora Beam. I haven't used this move yet, but we 3-shot his Pidgeot, and then his Venusaur comes out. Switch it to Ben to get the Intimidate. I go for Strength. He switches out over to Rhyhorn. I go for a Surf, take him out. He has his Gyarados. I go for a Thunder Wave to Paralyze, make it slower, but it couldn't attack me because it was paralyzed. Ben uses Surf, takes out Growlithe. His Alakazam comes out. I go for a Strength. He takes me out. That's okay. I go to Kai, and Kai goes for Surf and takes him out. His Venusaur comes out. I go for a Surf. Doesn't do a whole lot. Realizing that. Switch over to Gala, and Gala dies too, which is unfortunate. I bring out Lady Lap to go for... Like, it's just... When you're all water types and your rival picks the grass type, it's super, super hard. So after a while of not using items in battle, I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. So I did that. He missed. I survived with 1 HP. Geyser is the true one. Geyser is also him as well. Just did an amazing job. I go and use my money that I've earned throughout the game to go and buy myself TM13 Ice Beam, which can be super useful with any of my Pokemon because we're all water types, and all water types or majority of water types can learn Ice Beam and other ice type moves. And we are here at the Elite Four. Leora's team. Here's my team right here, just for a quick little show it. My team is at a good, decent level besides Lord Helix. He is the lowest one. But Lorelai's team is pretty annoying to deal with. It's super bulky. It's very, very frustrating. I go for a Perish Song, but knowing the AI, it's going to switch out on the very last turn. So I switch out 2, and I bring out Kai. And Kai goes for a Hypnosis, but it keeps on spamming Protect. I'm trying to get the Hypnosis quick before I use Brick Break. Since it's part ice, I hit the Hypnosis. I go for Rain Dance to get my speed up. I go for a Brick Break. But it wakes up the first turn because, you know, that's just RNG's in her favor, not mine. Goes for Protect Spam again. I go for Hypnosis to take it out. I don't kill it. She heals with a full Restore because why wouldn't she? I keep putting it to sleep because I want this thing to faint and go away. I go for another Hypnosis. I hit it. I go for a Brick Break. And another one takes it out. Slibber comes out. Goes for a Yawn. I go for Hypnosis. I fall asleep though, but I switch out to go get the Intimidate. And I go for some Strength. But it gets me drowsy, it puts me to sleep, it Ice Beams me. You know, because I can't wake up, but she can wake up the second turn because, you know, this game is super, super fair. Go for a Bite, take that out. Go for a Strength, do big damage to Dewgong. Dewgong's out with another Strength. Her Jinx comes out. This Jinx is super annoying. Lovely Kiss and Attract? What? Lovely Kiss and Attract. That, in all my Pokemon were all males. Besides Lady Lap. Everyone was a guy. Super annoying to deal with because it just kept on using Lovely Kiss. And then would just, you know, be annoying. Put me to sleep with, yeah, it's just, use Parasong because I thought it was the last Pokemon on her team, but it was not because I was not paying attention. And I bring out Gala again. She goes for an Ice Punch, and I go for a Bite. Does no damage. Strength does a lot, which is good. She heals. I hurt myself in Confusion again, because, you know, RNG. Use Lord Helix as like a sack to go switch out without taking enough damage. I try to wake up, but I faint because, you know, game loves me a lot. I can't wake up because, yes, fun game. Flip to Gala now. Gala goes for a Bite, but Heart's of Confusion because the game is just, I don't know why I get blessed. Like, see, and she heals. I know I'm gonna lose, so I just don't even bother doing anything else. I lose because how many Hyper Potions? Try again. And this time, I'll just let you guys watch this one. Lorelei has been defeated. Her team's annoying. Now, on the Bruno. Bruno was more easier because he has Onyxes on his team, which make no sense for him because he's a fighting guy, but I learned Ice Beam, so I replaced Blizzard just for more of a chance to hit instead of 70 accuracy. He has Hitmonchan. I switch out over to Geyser. You go and Toxic it, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage to me. Never mind, it does. I lied to you guys all. I'm sorry. I heal up, and then I go for a Surf, and it takes it out. Hitmonlee comes out. He misses his attack. I switch out with a Toxic. I heal. I go and use Bite, but Mega Kick kills me. Kai comes out, gets Mega Kicked in the face twice, and then passes out. Bring out Ben to Intimidate to lower its attack stat. He heals. I take it out with Strength. I use Surf, and then I use Earthquake to go do more higher physical damage. It Rock Tombs me. Bring out Lady Lap. Use Parasong. I use It used Crosser, but I fainted. Went in for Surf. He switched out. Brings out his Machamp for his final time after switching out because he's scared of Parasong. I go and heal Gala. And I beat Bruno. First try. And now it's on to Agatha. Her team is a little scary because Gengar. But I go for a Surf and I go for a Psychic. Psychic doesn't do as much as I nearly thought it was going to do. So I go for an Ice Beam on the Golbat. Doesn't do a whole lot. Takes me out. I bring out Ben. Ben goes for a Strength. Takes it out. Arbok comes out. This Arbok was super, super annoying. Sludge Bomb in this game is physical. So it hurt a lot on my team. And there would be a chance of getting poisoned too. Like, yeah, don't sign me up, please. After playing the revive game and the healing game a little bit with this Arbok, I go back to Ben to lower its attack set down. I use Earthquake to take it out. Gengar comes out, hypnosis me, uses Nightmare on me. Super annoying. I could have killed it with Earthquake, but no, the game didn't want me to. So I use Bite on the Gengar, use Hypnosis. I wake up afterwards, and I take it out, and then she has a Haunter. Haunter is no challenge for me because it kills itself. And yeah, Agatha is defeated. And now it's on to Lance. His team is infamous. Everyone knows his team. He was not too bad. I taught Ice Beam to Geyser because Geyser's more bulky with HP and whatnot. So I get ready to prepare to take him on. He has a Gyarados level 56. I am like 20 levels below. But knowing that he has Hyper Beam, I'm going to use Hyper Beam to my advantage because he has a recharge. Go for a Toxic. Then I go for a Surf. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to me. Then I switch over to Lord Helix to take a Hyper Beam so he can recharge. I bring out my Gyarados and I go for a Strength. It takes that with Poison. Aerodactyl, I use Surf on it. After Thunder Waving it, I use Surf. Switch out. Then he keeps healing because, you know, everyone likes to heal. It's fun. Healing is fun. It's fun for everyone. Go for a Protect to save myself, but I got Thunder Wave regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Hyper Beam has a recharge. Heals itself. Has another Dragonair. Uses Outrage. Bring out Geyser to use Ice Beam on it. Then Ice Beam again. And then here comes his ace. His Dragonite. Uses Tri-Attack on me. I faint. I have to use my Max Revive on Geyser because Geyser has Ice Beam. So try to go for Ice Beam. Goes for Hyper Beam. But I got a little scared because of how much it did. Like, that did like over 100, like a lot, like a bunch of damage. It just, Hyper Beam did a bunch of damage. So it goes for Wing Attack. I go for a Protect. Tries to use Hyper Beam. So I go and heal Geyser in case if I faint, which I don't. But he has to recharge. He goes for another one again, which kind of saves the run in my opinion. I go for an Ice Beam and take out his last Pokemon. And now is onto Gary once again. I walk up the stairs, and there he is. Leads with his Pidgeot. I go for an Ice Beam. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but you know, his Pidgeot does because it's superior and I'm under-leveled. But I bring out my Geyser, use Ice Beam on it, take it out. It learns Acid Armor, which I replace Bite with because Acid Armor is good and it could be useful for something. I don't know what, but it could. Bring out Lord Helix. Venusaur uses Growth, which I'm kinda scared of. And it uses it again, and I faint, obviously. No surprise there. I go for an Ice Beam, but it uses Solar Beam, and it used Growth twice. So, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here, because of how much damage it's doing to me. Go for an Earthquake, doesn't do a whole lot. He has a Berry. He heals again. Launches me a Solar Beam. I mean, no, I can't say that, but... Yeah, I already knew I lost this fight. So I try to stall with revives. Trying to revive the team back up. But it is pointless. It kills my Kai. Go for Geyser. Uses taking the sunlight, it uses Sunny Day. And then it uses Solar Beam, it charges up. I heal everyone. Bring out Ben. Take it out. And Rhydon comes out and I use Surf. Alakazam comes out. I use Thunder Wave to make it slower. I go and heal with some Lemonades, because that's the only healing item I had. I go for a Earthquake, but I got paralyzed in the process. I go and revive, because I know Ben's going to faint. Bring out Gala. I use Strength on it. He heals. I use Bite. He heals again. It's so annoying. I faint, and my last hope is Geyser. Heal just to be sure that nothing bad happens. Then I go over here. Then I go and faint, bring out Ben. Then I faint again. And then I revive Lady Lap again to try and hopefully maybe take a hit because it's more bulkier. That's wrong. I lose that run, so I try again. Brings out his Gyarados. I use Protect. Then I use Strength, which doesn't do a whole lot, but heal Ben again, get the Intimidate. I go for a Thunder Wave, Hurt Civil Confusion, which kind of saves my Gyarados. Uses Dragon Rage, it kills me. Bring out Kai to Surf. And Arcanine comes out with Extreme Speed. I use Surf again, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, which is fine. Bring out Gala. I use Surf on it. It faints. And it is over. I defeated Champion Gary, and I have been Pokemon FireRed with only Water-type Pokemon. Again, with the Emerald one, I enjoyed this as well. This one was really... Using only one type, you have to pre-plan for what you can get in each game to know what you can work with, but this was a lot of fun. My favorite Pokemon that I used was probably Poliwrath, in my opinion. I just liked him a lot. You go into the Hall of Fame, you put a Pokemon in there, and that's that. Can you beat Pokemon FireRed with only Water-type Pokemon? Yes, you can. But I wouldn't recommend doing what I did, having to rely on a bunch of revives and stuff, but if you have a team that's all evenly distributed with EXP, you should be fine. And I should have been a whole lot better too, but I was not, because everyone was really late in the game that I got. So, that is it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.